What's up, you guys? So, as the Real Housewives of Potomac is gearing up to premiere this October, the ladies are out doing promo for the show and for themselves. And Candiace Dillard Bassett stopped by Fox 5 Atlanta for promo, where she dropped a little RHOP tea on both Karen and Gizelle. But before we get into sipping this tea, if this is your first or 31st time watching this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell button and let me know you love this type of RHOP content. Myself, Grace Report, and Kempire will be returning in October with our live RHOP reviews as well, so stay tuned for those. We're like the Transformers reassembling when the time is right, and it's almost that time. Are you guys so Candiace, the girl a lot of y'all love to hate, did an interview with Fox 5 Atlanta and reminded everyone that she is actually originally a Georgia peach. She lives near Potomac because she went to school at Howard, but she is actually from Georgia. And she says she's glad to be back in Georgia and will be doing a 5-city winery tour and performing songs from her album along with RHOA alum Shamari DeVoe. So let's go ahead and get into the tea. In the trailer for The Real Housewives of Potomac, you see two things concerning Candiace. One, you see Candiace opening her mouth to Ashley and spilling tea to Ashley, of all people, about Karen allegedly going out of town with a man other than Ray. For years, the ladies of The Real Housewives of Potomac have been trying to start a storyline on the show about Karen seeing men other than Ray. First, it was somebody they were calling Blue Eyes, and this time it's someone else who Candiace implies Karen may have been having an inappropriate relationship with.
And you were close with the Grand Dame, Karen
Yes,
Huger.
yes.
And I noticed that there's something that's going to come up with that as well.
Yes.
Some more
yeah, a little. I had
sensational foolery.
I had a wine-induced slip of the
Oh
tongue.
dear, I hate when wine gets involved.
Yeah, and it's not to blame the Malbec, because I was drinking a little Malbec.
Not the Malbec.
But yes, but the thing is, we've talked ad nauseum about Karen's relationship and what may or may not have taken place in her marriage.
Yeah.
So it's not new information. I do feel bad that that's in the trailer and that I was, talking smack about my girl, because we've had some ebbs and flows. Yeah. More ebbs than flows in the last few years, and we were kind of starting to get back to a good place. So it's a little messy. Yeah. It's a little messy of me to be in the trailer talking a little smack, but that's show business.
Well, and it's still a sisterhood, and these are all boss ladies doing their thing. So
yes,
let's
our
hope
cast
that we
is
lift each other up more so.
We're gonna get there.
So Candiace admits that she was drunk and being messy when she spilled the tea to Ashley about Karen allegedly and possibly doing something inappropriate with another man. But I just want to personally add in that I think Candiace wants to be friends with Ashley so bad that she's willing to gossip and spill tea with Ashley just to form a bond with Ashley. That's something I have my eye on, because I've seen people try to bond with people by spilling other people's tea, and it's something I don't like. So it's something I definitely have my eye on when it comes to that relationship that's reforming between Candiace and Ashley. Is it based on other people's tea? Candiace also talks about her relationship with Gizelle in this interview, and she reveals that she actually thought Gizelle was her quote-unquote sister friend. Keyword friend. And if you've been following the show, you know that using the word friend in the same sentence as Gizelle is a no-no. Gizelle is a pot stirrer on this show, and she has no boundaries when it comes to this show. She started a terrible rumor about Monique's son, her whole son. So you know that Gizelle has no boundaries if she's talking about someone's children or child. You know Gizelle has no boundaries when it comes to the Real Housewives of Potomac. But somehow Gizelle sneaks under the radar when it comes to these girls, and they end up fighting each other instead of her when she is the real culprit. So in this next clip, you hear Candiace say that she actually thought Gizelle was her sister friend until Gizelle came for Chris and implied Chris was inappropriate with her.
Okay, you know what? Let me just say, first of all, that I love you and your husband.
Thank you.
You guys are so cute together.
Thank you.
So, a little upset about how this is playing out. So I'm going to be watching.
Please do. Yes.
And I noticed, too, that you used to be very close with Gizelle. I mean, you guys have had, with all of the ladies, too,
sure.
you had your ups and downs. So what is going on right now? What can you tell us about the new season?
Well, I can tell you that what you just saw blindsided the bejesus out of me and my husband. Gizelle is someone who we've had in our home. She's been around our children. My husband has cooked for her. I've been around her children. I can't spoil things, but her daughter drove my car. Like we were sister friends from my purview. And you know, I know that on these shows, there, like I said, there's salacious foolishness that takes place. It has to ensue. That's what people watch to see, right? But there should be a line, and I think that line has been crossed. And I'm really anxious for everyone to see how it plays out, because it is an interesting story, and the book gets wild. It gets wild.
The book gets wild.
Yes.
All right, you guys. So what do y'all think? Do y'all really think Chris was inappropriate with Gizelle? Chris's familiarity, I'll just call it familiarity, with the ladies of the cast seems to be an ongoing topic for season 7 of the show. So I have to know if you all think that Chris is crossing lines and doing and saying too much to the other ladies. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. And let me know what you think about Candiace actually thinking that Gizelle was her friend. Was Candiace delusional? Did she get fooled into thinking Gizelle was her friend because Gizelle sided with her against Monique? Even though Gizelle really started that fight, if you look back at it. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about that. As always, thanks for watching.